Hey there, heroes of lore. My name is Ray and welcome back to Adventure Quest Worlds. I'm trying something a little bit different today, where I'm going to be doing a live commentary over my pre-edited video. But yes, this video is going to go over how I got VOID HIGHLORD in less than 24 hours. That's less than 24 hours of farming. And I'll be going over the details on how you can also accomplish this in a really short amount of time. The first thing you're seeing here is the Crag and Bamboozle pet, which yes, that is 5,000 adventure coins, but it will help you significantly. There is a daily quest on it, which does give you free Nolgath things that you need to merge, so it's very good to have that. It also will make your farming easier. And the other thing is a year or two ago, I think last year, they added this daily quest, which is extremely overpowered. You can do this every day, and you basically get a selection of Nolgath mergeable items that you're going to need for VOID HIGHLORD. And doing this every day is going to get you the VOID HIGHLORD class in a very short amount of time. So it's in the Void map, and there's 3 ultra bosses that you're going to have to fight. As you can see, like I came to the first room and it was, there was already a party that was in the middle of killing the boss, so I just joined in, pressed a couple of my Legion Revenant skills, and bam, that's the first one done. And usually, Yorimi server is kind of lackluster when it comes to parties, so Artix is the server you want to be on to get these dailies done. For the party composition that you'll need for some of these bosses, you definitely need Art Paladin. You'll definitely need a Lord of Order. Stone Crusher is helpful, but not required. And then some DPS classes like VOID HIGHLORD, Virus, Doom Knight. And you're going to need a Taunter, so Legion Revenant with the Taunting Potion, or Taunting Drugs as I like to call it. And these are the selection of Nolgath mergeable items that you can get every single day. So, moving on. The next thing is a weekly Ultra Boss, which is Ultra Nolgath. It's no secret, everybody knows about it. At this point, you're probably asking me, well, this is more than 24 hours, right? This is like a week or more, and you would be correct. The thing is if you're passively getting these dailies and weeklies, and when it comes time to actually farm for the class, you could do it in less than a day. So, with that being said, I managed to go on the Discord and we're clapping Ultra Nolly's cheeks here, as I so colloquially put on the Discord. And if you're not already in the community Discord, I highly recommend joining. Whenever you need to do your weeklies and you need to get a party together, it's a great place to get help for that. And everyone in there is really helpful and fun. So with Ultra Nolgath, you do this once a week, and essentially you turn in the quest. It'll give you 5 insignias, which you can then merge for 2 Rontogeniums of Nolgath, which is, you need 15 of them to merge VOID HIGHLORD, and those are the most time-consuming item, lengthy item to get, rather. This is what's going to really determine the length of your farm. You can either do it solely from the weekly Ultra Nolgath boss, or you can farm the VOID HIGHLORD challenge quest. Also, thank you to the people that you're seeing on screen now for helping me out. They're all from the community Discord, and thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. So, we're going to the Terse SUI Not Lim map. Yes, I know how to pronounce it correctly. It took me like 15 years to actually learn how to pronounce it, and my brain was just too lazy to learn how to pronounce it previously. But anyway, the next huge massive thing that significantly reduced the amount of time I had to farm and sped up the overall farm for VOID HIGHLORD was Spinning Swindle's Ripoff Emporium. Now, you will need a lot of gold. And if you're playing Adventure Quest Worlds, if you're level 100, you should have plenty of gold. There are plenty of methods out there to get gold. But yes, I honestly spent like probably 50 to 70 million gold spinning. And you'll get the unidentified items, and then you can then merge those unidentified items for more mergeable Nolgath items that you're going to need for VOID HIGHLORD. It actually saved me a lot of time. I actually didn't even have to farm for any of these at all. Like, I maybe did the quest in /join Nolgath maybe once or twice, which you're seeing on screen now. I didn't even farm this at all whatsoever. I just used all my gold, and I got all the prerequisites for VOID Crystal A and VOID Crystal B. So that was really nice. Okay, so there you go. That's how I essentially sped everything up. Now, I had to get a few Rongeniums of Nulgath. And this is how I did the Void Highlord challenge quest expeditiously in a very speedy way. So you're seeing on the map, these are some of the, I'm not going to go in detail, and this quest has been covered so many times on YouTube. This is not a tutorial on how to do this quest or how to farm Void Highlord. It's more looking at how I did it. You're just seeing some of the prerequisites you need for the quest. Some of them are just things you have to buy. Keep in mind the Nulgath chocolate costs a lot of gold. If you want to do the quest only without the ultra weekly Nulgath boss, you're gonna need gold, at least 30 million, I believe. In here, you've got the Emblem of Nulgath. This is where you do it. You are gonna need to do a couple of prerequisite quests in here, and go to this room specifically to farm this quest. And you can actually stack it up to as many times as you need to turn in the quest. Next up is our fellow Black Knight. This is a really easy quest. You have to go to 4 different bosses, and it's a lower drop rate for these bosses, but you can do this pretty easily alone, and you'll get 1 item for the Void Highlord challenge quest, which unfortunately is not stackable, which means you need to do this every time you do the quest. It would make life a lot more easier if you could stack this prerequisite, but this is essentially where you have to go. These are the bosses you have to kill for the Black Knight quest. Now, this part is really important. You want to stay in this room for as long as possible, because the stuff that you need for this, which is the Nulgath's approval and Archfiend's favor, it stacks up to a ridiculous amount. Someone in the comments, you can tell me what it stacks up to, but just farm in there for ages, and then you're never going to have to go back in there to meet the Void Highlord challenge quests ever again. Last thing, this is a daily, really important. Do this before you even start farming Void Highlord. Get your Elder's Blood in Arkengrove, stack it up, get 15 in total, and then you won't have to worry about dailies when it comes to farming. So these are the requisites for Void Crystal A and B, and a lot of the stuff you're seeing here now, I got all from spinning Swindle's Emporium and doing the daily Void Ultra bosses. So there you go, I've merged Void Highlord there. In total, I probably spent like 12 hours actually sitting down and farming for this. Everything else was just mindlessly, quickly logging in, doing the dailies and weeklies, and logging off. You can consider that farming if you want to, but I just did that over time. And then when it came to come sit down and actually merge the class, I didn't spend much time on it at all. So there you go, that is how you can farm for Void Highlord in 2025. This is the methods that I used. It's very fast, very easy. Compared to when it first came out, it's a very easy class to farm. And I highly recommend getting it. It's a really good DPS class. Let me know how, if you already have Void Highlord, how you ended up farming for it. I would be very curious. Is there anything different from my method? Is there anything that you would correct from my method? And yeah, there you go. Got the badge too. I am a bit of a filthy badge collector, but there you go. For Heroes of Lore, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord. All of that is down below. And as always, battle on and have a great day.